Sorry about that, folks. I'm just totally dropped the feed. But off and on, I went ahead and did a data dump and purge. But that was perhaps the reason why. So I apologize. We'll resume action here, bottom of the first. 1-2 pitch count, one down. It was a 3-up, 3-down inning. So I apologize for anybody watching at home. All you have to do is just refresh your browser and then go into the new link here. Just thought maybe the heat had made it hot, but we got the AC little model on our device, so that usually helps. A little bit more methodical approach at the plate for the Pirates. They're really stressing and pulling the pitch count wide. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the first for the Hornets. Flies out to center field, so it is a nondescript top-bottom first. Score remains 0-0. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Day 2 action here at the 2024 Fall Classic at Rattan High School. Punch-out games on tap for both in the morning. Following game will feature Tupelo and Batiste. Winners of those two games, Stuart, obviously, and Moss included, will meet for 5th place tomorrow at noon. Our evening session will start at approximately 4 p.m. and it will showcase Worcester versus Wright City. And closing out the day will be Rattan and Silo at approximately 6 p.m. The losers of those two matchups will play for 3rd at approximately 2:30 p.m. on Saturday, and the winners will meet for the championship at approximately 5 p.m. We will have a special award presentation sometime today for Rattan. We have an OU Best of the Best Baseball Festival MVP trophy to hand out to Cooper Johnson. We got our first single of the day, base runner on. So, courtesy of Nolan Stewart, the little blooping single out to center field. First hit for either team in the game. Anybody's game right now in a pitching duel thus far. Our feed did drop, and I apologize. Sometimes when you do extended video highlight reels for tournaments, I forget to remove all the stored content, and it can be pretty extensive. Generally speaking, an hour of recorded film is almost a megabyte of data. I have a terabyte memory card on my streaming device, but even then it still maxes out. So we went ahead and offloaded 428 megabytes of stored video highlights and clips. And then I went ahead preemptively and deleted about 500 megabytes of games from last weekend and this weekend. So there is a two-set clip here today, and I do apologize. I like to keep them up and steady, but sometimes it's outside of your control, and you never know. They don't give you a warning and say, hey, you're at 80% or 90%. It's just they shut it off. So I do apologize. I know it's aggravating for people trying to watch. It's not intentional. I'll leave it at that. Well, that one's an even better hit, and he bobbles it as well. So they're lucky that he didn't steal second on him. So on the corners, nicely done by the defense to limit any further runs moving, because that one could have gone south. I don't think the kid at first base realized that the defensive player had dropped it, turned his back to it. With a little bit of skullduggery jumping where you were going to act like you were going to run to home from third. They usually allow first to just steal that one unnoticed and coast right in. But nonetheless, is what it is. Beautiful hit. Now batting number 18, Dallin Whitaker. Tough game yesterday for Stuart. I've seen them play multiple times, much better than what they showed yesterday in the 12-0 loss. Unfortunately for them, there's days that some of these teams are clicking on all cylinders, and Rattan, about as good as I've seen them play. Perfect execution yesterday. Just absolutely put on a hitting clinic. With the stolen base, they had single, double, triple, multiple home runs. Sack RBIs, wild throw scored, stolen bases. I mean, they just pretty much very methodic. Swing and a miss, evens up the pitch count again, 2-2. They're going to advance the runners. Balk is the call, so it's an early 1-0 lead now for Stuart. So safe from third home, and then first advances to second. Now batting number 99, Trenton Wimberly. ahead and called strike again. So full count, 3-2. Rips it up the middle to the shortstop. He's going to go over, gets the fielder's choice. Sac RBI, scores his second run. 2-0 Stuart. So they get the advanced base runner in second, force tag out, and run the score from third base. So Wimberly credited with the sac RBI. Go. Hit by pitch, and 2 runners on now for Stuart, so proving to be a big second inning so far. Perfectly fall for a single. RBI. Runners now first and third. Going to be safe as the call. He's going to steal second. Smartly done. And now 3-0 lead for Stuart. They've got him in scoring position second and third. So nicely done. So back-to-back hits. Carlton, correction, I'm sorry folks, it's a little early for me. RBI single turns it into the double. And now once again Chandler Kelly back up to bat. Hit by pitch, so top of the lineup will go pretty much. Oops. Correction on that. I believe the umpire said dead ball, so I think we'll have a 0-0 pitch count resume. There you go, he just called. So it is an actual ball, 1-0 count, my correction. Woo! Made him pay for that one. That one was even better scenario. He's making him think he was going to do something he really didn't plan on doing. All right, so stress testing the defense here today. The Hornets now in an offensive barrage here at the top of the second. Cody Cook back up to bat, usually starting catcher, but also pitches for the Hornets, a junior, a really loaded roster with underclassmen, only a couple of seniors even on the squad. I think there's 3 in all. Chandler Kelly is one of them, and I think A.J. Hernandez is the other. Trenton Wimberly is the third, if I recall correctly. So it's a very young, experienced squad now, but still, by some standards, inexperienced. Lots of sophomores and juniors on the team, so that bodes well for future playoff runs. A tale of 2 days for Stuart. Held scoreless yesterday, now 4 runs here in the top of the second. Gives him the corner call, 2-1, 1 down. Runner in scoring position once again for Stuart. So the last 3 batters that have come up have been able to knock them around. See if they can continue that trend. Fouls it off. We'll go 2-2. Cody is one of our backup players, along with Brennan Voss from Calumet, in case we have any injuries for watch list players. They will move forward on the list and bump up. Ricochets off and fouls it. Swing and a miss. That's going to keep the pitch count alive. 2-2. Singles out to left field. Another run scores. RBI Hornets. Well, a huge top second inning. We'll have a potential pitching change here. We'll see. Runners still remain on the base path for Stuart. They'll have them at first and second now. So 4 consecutive batters have knocked runs through, either through a sac RBI or RBIs. A couple of stolen bases. All you missed in the first is a 3-up, 3-down top, and then a 3-up, 3-down bottom. And everything has picked up here quickly in the second for Stuart. If you were going with a betting line or favorites, they definitely would be the favorite to play tomorrow. I think based upon the way Tupelo and Batiste are presently playing, Batiste probably would be the favorite in that matchup as well. Winners bracket games, you can toss them up. I mean, theoretically, yeah, Wright City should beat Worcester because they're ranked higher, but you don't know. And Silo and Rattan, I've seen those teams play too many times to just say, yeah, one's definitely going to win, but no, they can't win. So that one will be your true toss-up game today, in my estimation. I'd favor Wright City over Worcester slightly, just for the simple fact that Wright City's been number one for multiple weeks. They've had some close games. They've played a very tough schedule. Ultimately, sometimes you have that oops game, and it can be potentially one of those. Check swing goes. Silo losing their undefeated record this week against Fort Cobb Broxton. What an odd season for the Mustangs. They lost multiple games to start the season. I've seen them return to play where they flashed just brilliance and then also looked exceptionally average in some part, trying to defend their Class B title. Lost in translation with the 4 straight at B is that they won an A before that. So they won 5 straight state titles. Coach Bellamy and team will go as far as Eli Willits and Blaine Bellamy takes them. Very experienced squad. With the foul ball. So Stuart, 2 things have worked exceptionally well in this inning. Well-placed hits and extending the pitcher. They are really making him throw a lot of pitches. We don't have a counter, and I haven't been using an app tracking it, but I bet you he's well over 70 pitches in this inning. And another walk, that one loads them up. Really laboring out there today in the heat. So bases loaded. Stewart's still not done. Nolan Stewart, one of our fall quarterfinalists for Player of the Year. We've hit kind of a snag and a delay in our announcing the trimmed list for the softball players. I've actually managed somehow to bump it from 53 to 125 up to closer to 150 now. But on the back channel, I am working with teams to get stats for all the players so that once I have access to them, it'll be a fairly quick turnaround on getting those lists trimmed so you have your top 20s for 6A all the way through B. By the way that the numbers classify. That will in effect still leave us with, you can do the math, 140 players, 20 a class. Woo! Just about dinged him. How However, it is important to note that out of that pairing, we will continue to trim them to 10 per class, and then 5, and then we will make our announcement for our final 10 players overall. 10 will become 5 finalists that they will know if they're the overall winner or not. Just a way for the players to know how we kind of quantify them and rank them, consider them per class. I think it's something that should have been done years ago. And frankly speaking, I've always just been busy, but I had more and more people with connections to softball really ask me in very sincere ways to, please pick up softball, please cover our girls, please cover our teams. And I have not been sorry at all. It's been a wonderful fall. Wished I could have covered more. We've had some commitments with tournaments. They kept us from being able to do more tournaments, but we're working on fixing that on the back end. Just reached out, had somebody from Turner contact me about possibly broadcasting their district playoffs as well. Bases loaded, walk on it. There will come the pitching change per the OSSAA rules. Second conference on the mound in the same inning. Automatically, pitcher is replaced. 6-0 lead, Stuart. Bases remain loaded. You're watching PNTV.
Way to try to get one on. Trent, keep it going. Go, Bartlett.
Get him. That's not change. I'm just gonna change shorts.
What's it? There you go.
Good.
Go, Stuart. There you go.
Folks, I am back in the saddle. Appreciate you giving me a break there. I had to go eat something, starting getting a little bit lightheaded. Hardness due to the heat, but nonetheless, it's a warm one here today, folks. Well, it is all Stuart. They're 10-0. Massive. I mean, just even though the scoreboard says 0, they've maxed out the ability to put the numbers on. 10 runs plated in the top of the second. And they scored just about every way possible. This is exactly what I expected from Stuart, as a bounce-back, rebound game. Yesterday, very atypical to get run ruled. Number one is not what I've seen from them, to lose 12-0 especially. They just played really, really bad yesterday, and Rattan played really, really well. Bases loaded now. That wasn't the best looking developing play, but frankly speaking, most of the base runners thought he was going to catch it and didn't want to get tossed back on a potential double play. Instead, he dropped it and trapped it, so it limits the damage. However, keep this in mind. If Stuart gets 2 more runs here in this inning and then holds Moss scoreless at the bottom of the third, we could have the final score. Run rules in effect: 12 runs after 3, 10 after 4, 8 after 5. Now batting number 7, Nolan Lindley. strikeout, 1 down. Run scores on the blooping single out to left. It was so shallow of a hit that they couldn't get to it, couldn't stop it, couldn't throw in. Runner safely just trots home. 11-0 now for Stuart. More importantly, bases remain loaded here in the top of the third. All right, that is the potential backbreaker right there. 2 outs now. The 12th run has come across. And so if Moss is unable to score any runs in the bottom of the third, we will have a run rule victory for this upstart Stuart team that is looking to reclaim some momentum heading into district play next weekend. Keep in mind the teams, can and often do have the opportunities to pick up play around games, so they can actually host district and still have some non-district games in the same week before and after the tournament. I've seen teams actually play a game Monday or Tuesday of state championship week when they have won regions and they're just wanting to stay sharp. All right, they get the 6-3 ground out run, will not count. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Pirates will be up to bat. They'll need at least 1 run. Over to third base is safe. Beats out the throw. Not a bad call there. It was very close, bang style, but he definitely did have the jump on the throw. The little bobble is what kind of cost him the opportunity to potentially get that. Pops it up. Gets it all the way in behind home plate.
Hey!
0-1 pitch count. Base runner at second plate, or second base rather. He'll have to get across home plate to keep this from being a run rule victory. Ooh, planked his own player. Got him good too.
Back to get or swivel.
Sorry for the jostling, trying to get us a little bit closer as the sun starts shifting. We'll get closer to the things so you don't have to look at the pole here. Right over his shoulder. They're going to hold him, the runners on the corners now, so potential run rule saving run now will be at third base. Excuse me, any particular combination of a double play or not plating from third will result in a final score. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsors for today's live stream, highlights, and game coverage. Lucre Heat and Air, Battles Forestry, Double J or Diamond J Construction, and Highway Inn Express Hotel and Suites. Battles and Diamond J, our premier sponsors, making it possible where every game is live streamed, every team, every matchup, highlights for everybody playing in the tournament. And the swing and a miss in the dirt. 1-2 pitch count. to pop up. This one should go to the third base, but catches it 2 down.
Out one more.
Just a reminder, at the conclusion of this game, we will drop the feed, generate video highlights, and then the next game up will be Tupelo versus Batiste. Right now we are on target for a 2 o'clock toss-out, so we'll start the live stream a little bit before the 2 o'clock game starts. We try not to do it too early. That way there's not a ton of ambient noise, but at the same time just conserves battery and gives me more time to get things done in between innings. Fouls it off 0-1 on the pitch count. Hit by pitch loads them up. So Moss making it interesting, not going down without a fight.
Come on, stay with me.
And they get the force out, and that'll do it, folks. Final score, Stuart 12, Moss 0. Thank you for watching PNTV coverage Game 1, or officially Game 5, however you want to look at it, of Day 2 action here at the Rattan Ram Classic. We'll go ahead and get the highlight reels up, and then we'll catch you here in about another 40 minutes. Final score, Stuart 12, Moss 0. Pirates eliminated. The Hornets will play tomorrow in the 5th place consolation game at 12 noon against either Batiste or Tupelo. How are you, sir?